Hey everyone, it's Theodore here, and I have an amazing tip for you that will change your stews forever. It's episode 19 on my Martha Level Challenge, and there's 125 total episodes. Today we are doing lamb, which was really fun. We made a navarin, which is a beautiful lamb stew, and we also did lamb chops with a ratatouille, which is like this vegetable ragu moment. We made that once before in another dish. So anyway, my really big tip, which I'm super excited about, is for browning meat when you're making a stew. It doesn't have to be a lamb stew. It could be a beef stew. It could be lots of different kinds of stews. And I've done stews forever. In Ohio, we like meat and potatoes, so stew is perfect. But every time I brown the meat, by the time I do like the third batch, because of course we don't want to put too much meat in the pan because Julia Child told us that it will crowd the pan. But I did learn one thing. Not only will it crowd the pan and make the meat steam instead of sear, it also reduces the temperature of the actual pot, because you've got to think about all that meat that's not searing hot going into that pan. The pan temperature drops. Never thought of that. Amazing. But that's not my tip. My tip is, if you're searing your meat and you're on your first batch and the browned bits are starting to go from brown to black, which can happen in about 5 seconds, pour off the oil into a container, put in a little bit of water, get all the brown bits off, and pour them over the meat. This tip literally changed my stews forever, because now I'm not going to burn the browned bits because I have to do like 2 or 3 batches to get all the meat done, right? You've all been there. You're like, how do they do this? This is how they do this. Amazing. Now, if you're telling me, if you're sitting here thinking, well, Theodore, you're wasting all that oil is a lot cheaper than all that stew meat. And at the end of the day, if I don't have those delicious brown bits, I'm not going to have a delicious stew. So I did that with my stew. It worked out brilliantly. I think I actually got rid of the oil like twice. And I mean, it's not a lot of oil. You're not deep frying or anything. It's just a little, it's like a couple tablespoons of oil. But you get rid of it, add the water, sort of like deglaze it, and you're good to go. So that's my big tip that will change your stews forever. I hope I wowed you as much as I was wowed when the chef showed me that trick. I just think it's brilliant. And tomorrow is my intense, crazy final test, final practical test. I have another test after that on safety and sanitation. And then we have a field trip. It's crazy day tomorrow, so I'm going to go get to it so that I'm not up till 1 in the morning and exhausted tomorrow, because I have to make a tomato fondue, I have to do a bunch of cutting techniques, I have to take a huge test. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is the part where it's like for real school though, like for real school. But I want to bring you guys a really good grade, so I'm gonna go get studying. Check out tomorrow. I'll tell you how the test went. And until tomorrow, have a great day. Bye.